Hey guys, SlimKirby here, back for more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In this video, we're going to finish up this battle, and then I'll go over a few of the ending cutscenes. But I'm going to save the biggest one for the next video. And again, it's not really a cutscene, it's just a dialogue, long dialogue exposition stuff. I really need to be more clear when I say cutscene, because it's not really a cutscene. Since the cutscenes are the awesome scenes that you see, like at the end of, like the Grail's death scene in the intro movie, stuff like that. I guess that what I'm talking about can't really be qualified as a cutscene. Anywho, I'm going to start giving some of my units some resistance build, because, as I mentioned, that we have to go face to face with a Swordmaster that has a magical weapon. And I want to make sure that, just in case, if any of my units get into range with that guy, that he doesn't mercilessly kill them. It's really just a safety measure. Wow, Nevani could do a lot of damage, but I am worried about that high critical rate. I don't think it would have killed her, but still. I just really want to make sure that she'll be alright and my other units will be alright. So I'm just going to move all my units forward, all the ones I actually plan to use. And yes, I am actually going to use Soren, because, as we know, the boss, even though he does wield a magical weapon, that units like Soren should have no problem with him, because that weapon will really just be absorbed. Well, not really absorbed, but it won't really have any effect. So he's a good unit to use to weaken down the enemy. And Rise would actually be a good unit as well, but I actually forgot to equip him with the light tomes that I had. That's just one of the things I forgot to do at the end of the last chapter. I'll make sure to do it next time, though. Now that I actually know what I'm doing. Or what I have to do, rather. I don't like that. 16 damage? That's a lot. Let's see. And Rolf could get killed in one shot if he gets critical. So yeah, this actually really scared me at first, because I wasn't sure how to really go about killing this unit. I realized that it would be easier once I get him down to, like, just him. And I get rid of all the other units, but still, it kind of worried me at first. So I went ahead and gave Mist and Jill an extra turn. Jill an extra turn so I could increase Gotry's resistance. Didn't increase it by much, just gave him 7 more. No, not 7. Yeah, 7, never mind. He had 6 and then it went to 13, so that has to be 7. And still, he still only takes like 9 damage. 2 critical hits could have killed him. So I'm very, very worried about this boss at this point, but eventually I find out that he's not really that hard. Just have to whittle away his HP one by one. Not really that difficult. Now right here, I kind of screwed up. It was my controller. Like, I don't know, like I held the A button too long, so it went ahead and attacked him. And that was actually really scary, because apparently wind does extra damage to Wyvern units. But I guess that really doesn't matter, since she had the full guard on. But still, like, he did 15 damage to Jill. And if he critical, Jill would have died, so I got really angry at myself for letting that even happen. But my controller was kind of acting up, like, I don't know, like, it felt like I didn't press A, but, so I pressed it again, but it registered me pressing it twice or something. I don't know. I hate when the controllers do that. But yeah, we're going to go over here now, and we're going to start doing damage to Hamasa. I gotta admit, some of Daein's generals have some cool names. Hamasa, Kotaf, Makoya, and a few other names that I'm forgetting. Let's see, let's go ahead and kill him with Ike. Steel Sword has only 84% chance of hitting, but I believe the Regal Sword automatically gives him a 100 chance of hitting. Yeah, I gave him 100. I briefly saw it when it went to the screen. Because they did that A button thing again, of course. But yeah, he's nothing now. He's dead. The shame indeed. So yeah, this video is going to be rather short, considering. The next video is going to be all cutscenes, so if you've seen this game's storyline over and over again, you might just want to skip the next video. Unless you want to hear me struggle to explain the story. Because as we all know, I am not good at explaining the storyline for this game. I have no idea why. It's a relatively simple storyline. I don't know. I guess it's because, like, whenever I play Fire Emblem games, I don't really pay attention to the storyline, because I like the battle portion of Fire Emblem. So I really focus on that, and I kind of just, like, look at some of the characters and their personality quirks, and the general plot of the game, but when it comes to, like, character relationships, and it comes to trying to figure out someone who's been this certain important character throughout the whole game, stuff like that, kind of lost on me unless they really explain it in very much detail. So for some weird reason, Ike really wants a lot of gold. He wants 50,000 gold for whatever reason. And we're going to learn why he needs that gold in the next episode. If you think back to Chapter 9, you'll understand why Ike needed the gold. So we're going to revisit a plot point that was given back in Chapter... Actually, not 9, Chapter 10. In the next video. So yeah, Patrine is going to bitch about how she keeps losing. And we're going to end the video on that note, I guess. Once Gallia has fallen, do you really think Gallia will go down that easily? Whatever. This is SlimKirby. See you in the next video for the last part of Chapter 19. Later, guys.